大家好，我是 Eddie，欢迎来到 ChineseEddieG. Hi guys, this is Eddie. Welcome to my channel. In today's lesson, we will study a grammar point from HSK Level 4 textbook, Lesson 1. The grammar point is 不仅也 or 不仅还 or 不仅而且 Let's get started. 我们开始吧。Basically, the grammar point today means not only but also. 不仅 literally means not only. 也 or 还 or 而且 all of them here mean but also. The sentence structure of this grammar point is number 1, when there is only one subject, the same subject, you have to put the subject before 不仅 this phrase, and there is no need to talk about the subject in the second clause again, because when you look at the structure, 不仅也 or 还 or 而且, there are actually two clauses. If the subject is only one person, the same person, you don't have to mention the subject in the second clause again. However, if in your whole sentence there are two different subjects, it is necessary to mention the two different subjects. And the order is that you usually put the first subject after 不仅, and you put the second subject after 也 or 还 or 而且. Let's take a look at the three example sentences on the book. 第一句 First sentence, 他不仅足球踢得好，性格也不错。他不仅足球踢得好，性格也不错。Not only can he play football well, but also he has a good personality. In this very sentence, you can only find one subject, which is he. 他 So you only see 他 in a sentence once. In the second clause, you don't have to say 他 again. Let's break down the sentence word by word. 足球 football. 踢 literally is kick, but here means play football, that play. 得 is a signal word for a coming adverb. So 踢得好 means kick well or play well. That means play football well. In Chinese, we don't really say play football literally, we say kick football. And 好 here doesn't mean good, it means well, because the sentence structure is verb plus adverb, just like in English. So this is how we say it in Chinese. We have to put 得. 得 is that word to signal a coming adverb, and the order is verb plus 得 plus an adjective, or even plus a descriptive phrase or sentence we will study or will meet in the future, and then I'll talk more about it. 性格 personality, 也 also, 不错 not bad. 不 means no, 错 means wrong or incorrect. So no incorrect, that means not bad in Chinese. For example, in the future, when somebody asks about your mood or how are you today, you can say 不错 meaning not bad. Moving on to the second sentence, 第二句。小时候他经常生病，所以每天都去跑步锻炼身体。谁也没有想到，长大以后，他不仅身体健康，还成了一名长跑运动员。小时候，他经常生病，所以每天都去跑步锻炼身体。谁也没有想到，长大以后，他不仅身体健康，还成了一名长跑运动员。 When he was little, he always got sick, so he went running for working out every day. Nobody expected that when he grows up, he is not only very healthy, but also becomes a long-distance running athlete. Again, in this sentence, you can only see one subject, which is he. So there is no need to use he for the second time in the not only but also sentence structure. Let's break down the sentence word by word. 小时候, 小 is small or little. 时候, during the time of or in the time of. Together, 小时候 means when somebody is a child. You don't need to put a subject when you say 小时候. 经常 means usually or often. 生病 get sick. It's a phrasal verb. 所以 so. 每天 every day. 都 literally means both or all. It depends on the number. It depends on how many you are talking about. However, 都 here is just an emphasis word because the sentence mentions he went running every day. The sentence wants to emphasize every day. Then that's why you see 都 in this sentence, just to emphasize every day. 去 means go. 跑步 running. 锻炼 literally is exercise. I mean workout, not doing exercise for math or Chinese subject. 锻炼 to do exercise, workout. 身体 body. So in Chinese language, we say 锻炼身体. 4 words together means to work out, to make your body strong. And if you understand the sentence literally, 锻炼身体 would be enhance your body. Make sense? 谁 means who. 也 literally means also or to. However, here it's another emphasis word to emphasize 谁 means who. Because nobody expected. That's the meaning of the whole sentence. So 也 just wants to emphasize nobody, this meaning. Another way to understand the sentence is that you treat 谁也没有 together as a phrase, meaning nobody has. So the whole sentence means nobody has expected because 想到 means expect. By the way, you can replace 也 with 都 and the sentence would be 谁都没有想到. 谁都没有想到 also means nobody has expected. So 也 equals 都 in this situation. 长大以后 after growing up. 长大 means grow up. 以后 means after something. But be careful. When you want to say after blah blah, you have to put that blah thing before 以后. It's a little different with the English order. 他不仅身体健康 is not only very healthy. 身体 means body. 健康 healthy. In Chinese, when we want to say somebody is healthy, we usually say body healthy together. It's our speaking habit. We need to say the 4 characters together, 身体健康 to mean healthy. 还 means also. 成 means to become. However, you see 了 here. 成了 means has become, and according to the context, this guy or this person has already become an athlete. That's why you need to put 了 here to make better sense. 成了 has become. 了, be careful, is a word to indicate something has already happened, the completion of an action. 一名 means a. 名 is a measure word for some professions. Here we're talking about athletes. 一名运动员. 运动员 means athlete. Just like when you want to say a teacher, you can say 一名老师,一名老师. It just sounds more formal and smart, knowledgeable than 个, because the more Chinese you learn, the more measure words you will find out. So usually in spoken Chinese, it's okay just to use 个 to as a measure word to refer a lot of things in life. However, if you really want to reach a very advanced level of Chinese language, you have to be very sophisticated with the measure word, because the correct measure word or the very formal measure word will make you sound very smart, make you sound like, oh, damn, you have been learning Chinese for a long year. That's the impression you will give to us, the real Chinese native speaker. Okay, 长跑 means long distance. 长 means long, 跑 means to run. 长跑, long running, which means long distance running. Let's move on to number 3. 第三句，我打算去云南玩，听说那边不仅很美，而且人也非常热情。我打算去云南玩，听说那边不仅很美，而且人也非常热情。I plan to visit Yunnan. I heard it's not only beautiful there, but the people are very warm-hearted. Sentence number 3 is a little different from the previous two sentences because in the not only but also structure, there are two different subjects if you have noticed. The first subject in the first clause is 那边, which means there. There means Yunnan province, right? And in the second clause, the subject is 人, which means people. So there as Yunnan and people are two different subjects in the two different clauses. That's why you have to put in the second clause, at least you can find out 人 comes after 而且, which means you put 而且 before the second subject, and it matches the grammar point we just mentioned, right? And you can even look at the page on the book. The grammar notes, it mentions very clearly the rule. However, in the first part, 听说那边不仅很美. I heard it's not only beautiful there, but you see, there as the first subject, it comes before 不仅. But according to the notes on our book, it says in this kind of situation, you have to put 不仅 before the first subject. So why does the sentence number 3 put the first subject before 不仅? Isn't it against the rule it just mentioned? Well, about this question, I'm a little confused too, because there is no strict rule. I mean, this is kind of like an exception, okay? Usually, you have to put, when there are two different subjects, you have to put 不仅 first, which means the order is 不仅 plus the first subject. But it's not always true, as you can see in the third sentence, 那边 as the first subject means there, it actually comes before 不仅. So my insight for you guys is that, to make your Chinese sentences much more natural in daily life, you couldn't 100% trust the rule in the textbook or in the language itself. When you study different languages, there always are exceptions. And for these exceptions, can we explain it well? I don't think so. What you can do to make you sound better is just to practice with people and to keep learning, and then you will have a better sense of the language, okay? Now let's break down the sentence word by word. 我 means I. 打算 means plan to do something. 去 means to go. Yunnan, a very beautiful province in China. I strongly suggest you go there. I mean, I actually haven't been there before. I wish, someday I would accomplish my dream. 玩, actually you can say 玩 without R because Eddie G as a southern cutie really hate to say R a lot. R sounds like you're from north and I am so not from north. I'm a southern cutie. So just for your reference, you can say it 我打算去云南玩. That sounds a lot better for me. But please be careful. 玩 literally means to play, right? Here it doesn't mean play. If you translate the sentence as I plan to go to Yunnan play, that sounds like you're a little kid because only kids play, right? So 玩 just in Chinese means to have fun. Okay, just like you visit America, visit, beautiful places, you want to have fun there, or you go to a party, you go to a party to have fun. In all the situations, you can use 玩. It doesn't really mean play, like play toys or whatever. 听说 heard. So here it omits the subject, which is I. 我听说 I heard, right? But it's not necessary. To make it natural, to make it casual, you can omit the subject I here. 那边, we talked about it. It means there as in Yunnan province. 不仅 not only. 很美 beautiful. Remember, I have told you guys for 1,000, a million times that 很 not necessarily means very every time. Okay, 很 is just a filler word. It suits our speaking habit. When you say 很美, it could be beautiful. It's not necessarily very beautiful. It's not always a degree word. Okay, when you want to say, for example, today is hot, what do you think is the better way to say today is hot? Is it 今天热 or 今天很热? Of course, it's gonna be 今天很热, even you don't really wanna mean 很 as very, right? It's just our habit to use 很 a lot in our sentences to make our sentence natural. 而且 but also. And guys, please don't forget that actually for the second clause, you can use 而且, but 而且 is not the only choice. You can use 也 or 还, just like the title of our grammar today. 也, 还, 而且, the three phrases actually are the same thing. Don't forget to replace them a lot in your sentences in daily life, okay, just to practice. 人 means people, 也 also. 非常, well, I think here 非常 actually is a degree word. When you say 很, it's not necessarily very, but when you say 非常, that is actually a degree word meaning very or so. 热情 means passionate or enthusiastic or warm-hearted here, because I don't think to say enthusiastic or passionate is the best translation. Based on the context, the people are very warm-hearted. They like to talk to you. They like to smile. So I think that's warm-hearted rather than passionate or enthusiastic. That's why I'd like to translate 热情 here as warm-hearted. They're friendly, they're nice to the tourists. That's my understanding. And by the way, you can actually replace 也 here with 都. When you study Chinese for a long time, you will notice that in a lot of situations, you can interchange 也 and 都, because these two words both could be emphasis. They just want to emphasize your sentence, the part of your sentence. So if I replace it with 都 and I will read it out, which is 而且人都非常热情. 而且人都非常热情. This sounds absolutely 100% correct and natural. So just please feel free to replace 也 with 都. Okay, at the end of the lesson, I'd like to give you some exercises to practice. So you can see 3 sentences here. They're unfinished and there are hints in the brackets. So let's do it together. My answer will not be the only one. As you can see, very open-ended. So please tell me your alternative answers in the comment section if you want to have a try, okay? And if you have any confusions about this lesson, feel free to leave a comment. I will reply, okay? I always reply to my followers' questions regarding Chinese. Now let's do it. Sentence number 1. 一李老师不仅喜欢看电影，也喜欢听音乐。也喜欢听音乐。Teacher Lee is not only into watching movies, but also listening to music. Sentence 2. 2. 他不仅喜欢打篮球，还喜欢游泳。他不仅喜欢打篮球。He is not only into playing basketball, but also into swimming. Sentence 3. 3. 不仅我会做中国菜，而且会做意大利菜。而且会做意大利菜。But also can make Italian dishes. 意大利 Italy or Italian, depending on the context, whether we use it as a noun or adjective. Here is obviously an adjective, even without 的. Sometimes we're lazy in conversation. We don't necessarily say 的, but 的 absolutely is an indicator for adjective, but here it's not necessary. Another important thing I want to say in sentence number 3 is that you might notice that in the whole sentence, there is only one subject, which is I, 我. Isn't that correct? I can not only cook Chinese dishes, but also Italian dishes. That's my sentence. However, do you notice that the author put 不仅 before 我, which makes the structure as 不仅 comes before the subject. And I think that also go against the rule. And for me, this sentence doesn't really sound very natural. Like, as a Chinese native speaker, I would 100% to say 我不仅会做中国菜. I absolutely will put 我 before 不仅 in this case. Okay, so you gotta trust a Chinese native speaker's instinct and experience, and Teacher.Eddie will never lie to you. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. That's the end of today's lesson. I hope you really enjoy it. If you do, please give me a thumb up of the video and leave comments and, make my videos popping into a lot of people's main page, make my videos recommended. I really appreciate your support. If you want to watch more HSK series videos, leave a comment, let me know so that I can make more for you guys. 好了，今天我们的课就上到这里结束了，我们下次见，拜拜。